Whether you're just beginning your career or have decades of experience or fall somewhere in between, you have something in common with your colleagues. At some point, you'll transition from the workforce and begin a new life in retirement. We all have different ideas of what our retirement will look like, different goals. It's important to us that you reach these retirement goals no matter how you define them. That's why we offer a tax-deferred retirement savings plan. We hope that the information we review today will inspire you and that you'll make the most of your opportunity to participate in your plan and save for a smart retirement. Thanks so much for your time.
Reaching a goal comes when you work towards it. It takes time, money, and effort. Retirement goals are no different. When you're retired and no longer getting that steady paycheck from your work career, enjoying the retirement you want depends in large part on the decisions you make now. So it's time to get real about your retirement. It's just another part of this thing called life. The question is, how will you pay for your life when you get there? Typically, the money to fund your retirement comes from 3 sources: Social Security, your personal savings such as your taxable bank accounts, and retirement plan savings such as the plan offered by Baker Donelson. In the big picture, your Baker Donelson Retirement Savings Plan is just one part of your money in retirement, but it's an important part. Now, you may wonder, isn't Social Security supposed to cover all my retirement financial needs? Well, the average Social Security benefit just isn't that large. While Social Security is one part of that big picture we mentioned, you may not be able to rely on it as your exclusive income source in retirement. To see what we mean, you can calculate your anticipated Social Security monthly benefit by visiting ssa.gov. There's something else you need to consider, and it's important. We're living longer. That's great, of course, but it also means that your retirement savings may need to cover even more years. And it adds another important element you need to consider. Your medical costs in retirement also need to be a part of your overall retirement savings plan. Maybe you're ready to make a plan, and maybe part of that plan is to get started with your retirement savings plan or increase your contributions if you already participate. The good news is, building a plan for the future may be easier than you think, especially when you consider all the support and tools Baker Donelson provide. Let's break it down step by step. Your retirement plan is called the Baker Donelson PC Retirement Savings Plan and is a defined contribution plan. To help you get started in the 401k plan, you're automatically enrolled at 3% of your income. Your plan contributions start after 1 year of service with Baker Donelson. You may contribute up to the IRS contribution limits, but if you don't make an active choice, your automatic contribution amount will be 3% of your pre-tax pay. You can opt out of auto-enroll or choose another percentage amount by visiting the plan's website. Baker Donelson also offers a 3% safe harbor, non-elective contribution to your retirement account. There is also a profit-sharing contribution at the end of the year. You have many investment options to choose from, so you can find one that meets your needs and tolerance for risk. But if you don't make an active choice, your contributions are invested in the American Fund's Target Date Fund that's based according to your age. Tax-deferred savings plans can be a great retirement savings vehicle. You're not taxed on any earnings until savings are withdrawn. Any dividends or interest are reinvested. But remember, because this is money earmarked for retirement, there are tax penalties for early withdrawal if you're under the age of 59 and a half. You should know that starting now has its advantages. Your contributions are pre-tax. They come out of your pay before income tax is withheld, reducing your current taxable income. That can potentially save you money. Consider starting as soon as you can. Time invested means more time for taking advantage of compound growth. Starting small is better than not starting at all. If you're inspired to save even more, you can also make after-tax contributions to a Roth account. And remember, if you leave Baker Donelson, your vested account balance is always yours to take with you. Now that we've outlined the basics, let's get started by taking a look at the steps to investing. First, estimate how much you'll need in retirement. You can use the website tools to calculate an estimate of what you'll need. Your estimate doesn't have to be perfect. You can adjust your plan as your goals change. You should have a target amount to shoot for. Next, find out what kind of investor you are. How much risk can you handle? Will you lose sleep if your money isn't invested conservatively? You can get help in identifying your comfort level with risk. Visit massmutual.com/retirement access for access to a risk assessment quiz. Your comfort level with risk is one of the ways you'll be able to target which investment options make sense for you. For example, low-risk investors want maximum safety. The trade-off is lower expected returns. Moderate-risk investors accept some risk for the potential of stronger gains. And aggressive investors are comfortable with considerable risk, hoping for higher long-term gains. Baker Donelson offers 30 different investment vehicles for you to choose from should you decide to select a different option than the default age-appropriate target date fund. No matter how you choose your investment options, it's important to diversify. Diversification is the act of spreading your money around, and it's very important because some years are good for some kinds of investments, while others are not so good. If you've diversified your investing choices, you may be lowering your investing risk. That way, poor performance of one asset class may be offset by positive performance of another. If this seems like a lot of information, the good news is there's a lot of help if you need it. MassMutual.com/retirement access has many tools to help you learn more and stay on track. You can also call the MassMutual Retirement Plan Information Line at 1-800-854-0647. Representatives are available to answer questions from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Or if you have questions about asset allocation or investments, you can call your Raymond James investment representatives, John Alexander or Will Dupree, at 901-766-7766.